I want you to see what's going on here. Why are you looking? Why am I seeing me? I want you to see how they put the interview together. Okay, the way they tell the story. There's one, two, three. I think there's five different voices, and they don't introduce the dad until a little later in the story. And so see how they. It's great. It's really well done. Here, hang on. The following stories are true. Blah blah blah. Okay. All right.
It was an enormous house.
Establishing shot.
Fun. It's exciting. There's lots to do, lots to explore. Very much classic childhood from a storybook, really. I was 6 then. My parents were most aware of it. It would happen quite late at night. And they asked around a bit around the village and got feedback that yes, there were stories about the house. My sister ran away from home there and she never went back to the house. There's still nights I wake up and I think, oh gosh, I'm back at the head of the stairs again.
Okay. First of all, that's great. Let's see. Hang on. Where are we at? Okay. So annoying. There's some. Okay. All right. So, just off the top here. Let's see.
Storybook.
Yeah. Quiet. First of all, look at that lighting. See, there's a light here. They're actually lighting the kitchen itself. Okay, so that's important. There, in the kitchen, and then there's this nice pool light here. So she opens the story, and they intersperse it with shots of the house, places in the house, like this stuff, right? So what they're doing is that's the Kuleshov effect. I don't know if you watched that video or not, but that's when you take the actor and the bowl of soup, put them together, and the people read into it. So what they did here was they associated her with the house by back and forthing it, by juxtaposing them. Okay, and then when she said sound effects, they put a crow in the background, and then when she says whatever she says about the house.
But yes, there are stories about the house.
The house. See what I mean? Like that, they were all in the close-ups. The close-ups were allowing your mind to associate with the woman speaking and the house. So they've made the house into a character. And then here they put the crow.
My sister ran away from home there.
Okay. Ran away from home. They don't show the house. They absolve the house from the picture and they show you this. And this is a passageway out. So that's running away.
And
oh, that's another one I gotta put in my vocabulary. Okay, anyway, there's the house.
She never went back to the house. There's still nights I wake up and I think, oh gosh, I'm back at the head of the stairs again.
Black. Mystery. Hooked. The house. And see, now, as a viewer, you already know a lot about this house. If I had none of that ahead of time, or if I just had a song about drinking in the English countryside, that house would have a very different meaning. But now they've imbued, the editor has imbued meaning onto the lifeless structure. Okay. Titles are a great way to reduce time. Okay, and we're back.
We were sort of typical professional family living in West London, and we decided that we didn't want to bring our daughter up there, and so we moved down here. We were very keen to find a period house. We were fortunate enough to find one which we really wanted, fell in love with.
I don't know if you noticed, that's the same exact pattern. Close up, close up, close up. Whatever, medium. Hang on, same pattern. So they just associated him with the house.
It was what we wanted. It was big enough for the three of us, and with a view to, having more children.
We were very happy, really, there.
This side of the frame. Oh, scary bird.
I was quite a busy little child, maybe quite a funny little child. but I love
Okay. Did I do we not see this every week? Introducing the character from behind first, right? Like the, Attack the Block, Black Swan, any oh golly. Here that, okay, so third character. So we have dad, mom, daughter, back ahead. Okay, you get it, right? Good.
loved my own time.
It was more really about Susanna and her behaviour that made us realise possibly something was wrong.
So look, they just happen to have an interior frame when they were taking this random picture of Susanna's actor playing Susanna. Wow. Right? Okay. And that's good. God bless. That's what they should be doing. Here's the arrows. They're doing it with the light. See the shadow here? Here's the line. She's on the first third. Here's the line. And then something else too. Oh yeah, the filter. That filter, the fog filter, used to suggest another time. That's another archetype.
I was frightened of George. He was a really tall, haggardy man with dark under his eyes.
She always used to wake up in the night. She started screaming.
Nighttime light.
And when she was old enough to talk, she began telling us about people.
Abby had a really pretty face, actually. She sort of had straggly black hair, and there was something really spiteful about her that really was scary as well, but not in the same league as George.
See? You may watch this without being aware, and you think, all right, this is sound and picture making meaning, okay? Like I just did Thursday. You know that they're talking about the ghost, has the straggly hair. The picture is of a little girl. Are we looking at the little girl? Or the answer is this. The filmmaker is looking at the little girl from Abby's point of view. So that connects you with the ghost. Brilliant.
I was frightened of George. He was a really tall, haggardy man with dark under his eyes.
She always used to wake up in the night. She started screaming. And when she was old enough to talk, she began telling us about people.
Abby had a really pretty face, actually. She sort of had straggly black hair, and there was something really spiteful about her that really was scary as well, but not in the same league as George.
She would talk about the man, and that the man was coming.
Closer.
I'd reassure her and say, no, there's no man, it's okay, there's no man coming. And one day, actually, we were in the garden together, and she said to me, Mummy, there's the little Abby.
I just shouted at my mother, there she is. There's Abby, look. Why can't you see her?
Very often young children do have imaginary sort of friends. So we didn't really think an awful lot about that at the time.
Yeah. We still haven't met the adult daughter.
I experienced weird forces in my bedroom. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I ran to the door, and the door I couldn't get out. It wasn't there anymore. It was like a brick wall. And I was trapped in my room. It's like I was being swirled around by a kind of force.
Okay, so notice we still haven't seen the adult woman narrating all this stuff, and they're having a grand old time with it. I love watching them have fun with how they express things, and here they express it with a red filter and it's low budget television. It's cool. Nighttime.
I also at that point was having another baby,
children.
and Emma was born there, and very often when I put her into her cot at night, she would look quite frightened, and her eyes would actually follow something around the room, which I couldn't see.
I just want to get to the girl.
And I don't think a baby of 6 months actually reacts like that,
All right. Well, I don't want to push my luck. But anyway, that's some you want to watch the rest. It's fantastic how they handle the interview. So I think it's 5 different interviews. Oh look, I stopped on 444. Great. All right, I'll share this on the blog. Copy. Okay. All right. Hope that was good. Enjoy. Happy Halloween.